Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Taylor Hayes could get some competition when it comes to a romance with Deacon Sharp, and we don't mean his soon-to-be ex-wife Sheila Carter. Is another woman from Deacon's past coming back to Los Angeles to complicate things for the potential new couple? There have been soap rumors for years hinting that CBS baddie Amber Moore could be on her way back to Los Angeles. Those rumors gained momentum when Amber and Deacon's son Deke Moore popped up on the daytime show. Is it finally time for Adrienne France Bold and the beautiful comeback? Amber Moore was a big deal on B and B back in the day. The villainess had a long, complicated relationship with Deacon Sharp. Deacon and Amber's sister were actually the biological parents of Deke. But when Deke's bio mom died, Amber stole the newborn and tried to raise him as her son with Rick Forrester. Eventually, the truth came out, as it always does on soaps, and Deacon fought for the little boy and took him back from Amber and renamed him Deke. When Deke left Bold and Beautiful over a decade ago, he was still referred to as Little Eric. Despite all the babies swapping over the years, Amber Moore was still a huge part of Deke's life, and there's no reason to think he isn't in contact with her anymore. Adrienne France might even pop in to check up on her son/nephew. The bold and the beautiful spoilers hint Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp will move full steam ahead with their rebound romance. But will Deke's mom return and complicate things for the new couple? Deacon and Amber have a long history. Does Taylor stand a chance? Los Angeles is about to experience another emotional earthquake, and this time, it might come from the past. The bold and the beautiful has long thrived on unexpected reunions, shocking returns, and old wounds reopening at the worst possible time. But the latest whispers from behind the scenes suggest that fans are in for a twist they never saw coming. Deacon Sharp's mother may be returning to the canvas, and her presence could shake up Taylor Hayes' entire world. A mystery from Deacon's past. For years, Deacon Sean Kanan has been one of the bold and the beautiful's most complex antiheroes, a man who walks the tightrope between redemption and temptation. He struggled to prove that he's more than his mistakes, even as he constantly gets pulled back into the orbit of dangerous women and impossible choices. But for all his storylines, from his schemes with Sheila Carter to his love for Hope and loyalty to Brooke, one mystery has remained. Who is Deacon's mother? Until now, the soap has barely touched that part of his history. Fans have often wondered where he came from, who raised him, and why his moral compass seems permanently skewed toward chaos. Now, a casting rumor floating through the B&B universe suggests that a mature, powerful woman with a secret connection to a legacy character is about to enter the scene, and insiders believe that woman could be Deacon's long-lost mother. Enter Vivian Sharp, or whatever name she goes by. Imagine it. Vivian Sharp, a glamorous, worldly woman who abandoned Deacon decades ago, suddenly walks into Il Giardino. She's not there for a meal, she's there for her son. But Vivian wouldn't be your typical soap mom. She's bold, sharp-tongued, and as calculating as any Forrester or Logan. Rumor has it that she may have once been part of the Los Angeles fashion scene herself, a rival designer or a PR queen who clashed with the Forresters in their early days. Her return would immediately put Deacon in turmoil. How do you forgive the woman who left you to fend for yourself? And more importantly, what happens when Vivian decides she doesn't like Taylor Hayes? Taylor Hayes' calm gets tested. Taylor Krista Allen has been the voice of reason lately, or at least trying to be. She spent years helping others while quietly nursing her own heartache. Her dynamic with Deacon has been one of quiet understanding. Two damaged souls finding a strange sense of peace together. But if Vivian enters the picture, Taylor's professional boundaries and emotional control will be pushed to the limit. Vivian might see Taylor as a rival for Deacon's loyalty, or worse, as an unworthy influence. Taylor's entire psychology background won't help her when Vivian starts manipulating the situation. After all, no one knows how to get under someone's skin quite like a mother trying to reclaim her son. One potential story direction has Vivian pretending to support Taylor and Deacon's friendship at first. She could play the concerned mother, seeking redemption and forgiveness. But behind closed doors, she may whisper doubts into Deacon's ear that Taylor is using him, that she'll never see him as her equal, that he's destined for something greater. Slowly, she might pull him away from the path of peace and back into the chaos that once defined him. Sheila's reaction. The Queen never likes competition. Let's not forget Sheila Carter Kimberlin Brown, the woman who will never stay out of Deacon's life for long. She's already barely holding on to her place in his heart, and the arrival of Deacon's mother could send her into a jealous spiral. Sheila might try to manipulate Vivian, only to realize she's met her match. Imagine the fireworks between Sheila and Vivian, two strong, cunning women with dangerous instincts. The difference? Vivian hides her darkness behind sophistication and polish. Where Sheila is a storm, Vivian is ice. The two could end up locked in a battle for Deacon's loyalty, each using different tactics. Sheila through fear and obsession, Vivian through guilt and control. Hope Logan caught in the crossfire. Deacon's daughter, Hope Annika Noel, might initially be thrilled at the idea of meeting her grandmother. She's all about second chances and healing family wounds, so she'd probably welcome Vivian with open arms. But once she starts noticing the manipulative undertones, Hope could realize that history might be repeating itself, another toxic influence in her father's life, threatening the fragile balance he's worked to maintain. Hope and Taylor could team up to keep Deacon from falling under Vivian's spell, forming an unlikely alliance that blurs the line between professional concern and personal protection. Ridge Forrester weighs in, of course. Where Taylor goes, Ridge Forrester Torsten K is never far behind. If he sees Taylor emotionally invested in Deacon's well-being again, his jealousy will flare. Ridge has always had a soft spot for Taylor, even when he's chosen Brooke. If Vivian's arrival starts to cause friction, Ridge might find himself stepping in, not because he cares about Deacon, but because he can't stand to see Taylor hurt. Ridge versus Vivian could be another explosive dynamic. Vivian, being the kind of woman who doesn't bow to anyone, might immediately see Ridge as arrogant and self-righteous, the type of man who's hurt her son's heart indirectly through the Forrester-Logan wars. Ridge, meanwhile, could suspect that Vivian has ulterior motives. Perhaps she's after more than reconciliation. Maybe she's after power. Could Vivian be linked to the Forresters? In a shocking twist, what if Vivian once had ties to Eric Forrester John M.C. Cook? Could she have been a designer at Forrester Creations in the early years? Or worse, could she have had an affair with Eric before Deacon was born? That revelation would rock the family tree in ways no one saw coming. If Deacon turned out to have Forrester blood, it would rewrite decades of B&B history. Suddenly, Hope would be connected to the Forresters by blood, not just marriage. Brooke's daughter would share lineage with her longtime rivals, and that would send shockwaves through the fashion dynasty. The emotional fallout. No matter how Vivian's story unfolds, one thing is certain. Her arrival would dig deep into Deacon's psyche. He's fought so hard to change, to build a life beyond his past. Facing the woman who shaped that past would be the ultimate test. Would he fall back into bitterness, or finally let go of the pain he's carried since childhood? Taylor's presence could be his saving grace, unless Vivian tears them apart first. Final thoughts. The bold and the beautiful thrives on family secrets, romantic rivalries, and the haunting pull of redemption. Bringing in Deacon's mother wouldn't just deepen his backstory. It would ripple across nearly every major character on the canvas. Taylor would face emotional competition unlike any she's had before. Sheila would see red. Ridge would get territorial. And Hope would once again fight to protect her father's fragile heart. If the rumors are true, and Deacon's mom is indeed on her way to Los Angeles, fans better buckle up. Vivian Sharp might just be the most dangerous woman to hit town since Sheila Carter, and that's saying something. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.